Hello, good afternoon. I hope you all are very well. So, as you know, we are here to discuss the sociology syllabus, and as you know very well, that we are going to start our new batch on 10th June 2024 at Maluka IS, Karol Bagh, Delhi. So, who are interested in this batch, so they can join before 10th of June. So, here, as you can see, the syllabus of sociology. So, first of all, we have to discuss that what is the syllabus of sociology. उसका क्या syllabus है? हमें सबसे पहले उसे discuss करना है and why we should choose the sociology. Obviously, there is a dilemma in the students, that why we should choose the sociology. So, because of their so many optional subjects. So, always actually we are in dilemma. Okay, which optional subject we have to choose, which is the easiest, simplest subject, optional subject in all optionals. So, in my point of view, I think so. From my point of view, sociology is the simplest and easiest optional subject in all optional, and also along with it is helps you in GS part, which helps you in GS part 1, which helps you in GS part 2, which helps in essay paper also. So I think it is very easiest paper in all optional, and it is very short syllabus also. तो बहुत एक short syllabus है sociology का, but before that, we have to, as I told you, we have to discuss the syllabus of sociology optional. And as you know, in every optional subject, there are two papers always. So, in this part also. So, first paper is always that is that traditional paper, always, and always in optional, every optional. There's a second paper is that Indian administration, Indian politics. So here is Indian society. You can say Indian society means Indian sociology. But when we are going to discuss, or we will study the first paper, so always we have to study the world scenario in every optional subject. So there is syllabus of sociology, paper 1, first of all, and in very short way, I will discuss with you the syllabus. Before that, I have made so many videos on this subject. So if you want to see that, so you can see on YouTube. But this is my new video at Maluka, yes, which I am going to make. So it is very helpful to all the students. So, right? So, fundamentals of sociology. Okay, this is the first paper. This is the first paper, paper 1. Okay, this is paper 1. So, there's two paper 1 and paper 2 in sociology. After that, after discussing the syllabus, definitely we will discuss how to study, what we should study, which books we should study, which are helpful in sociology paper. So after that, we will discuss in very summarized way, not in a very lengthy way. And this is video to help you only to know that what is sociology only. है ना? So, right? So there is, I think there is 10 topics in paper 1. There are 10 topics in paper 1. Something 10 topics. Actually, there are 10 topics. So there are 10 topics in sociology paper 1, which are, as you know, as you can see, fundamentals of sociology. What fundamentals of sociology, in which topic we have to know that what are the fundamentals, like from where sociology came, like in first topic you can see that sociology, the discipline. Sociology, the discipline. So, modernity and social changes in Europe and emergence of sociology. Specifically, we have to put weightage in this topic when we will start the class from 10th June. Okay, when we will start the syllabus at Maluka IS. So, first of all, we will start from the paper 1, and obviously we will take the first topic, that sociology, the discipline, but the whole paper's name is fundamentals of sociology. So modernity and social changes in Europe, how they came, how modernity came, how social changes came in the Europe. What was the scenario? What happened in Europe? What happened in Europe basically, which had changed the scenario? Okay, so we will have to discuss in this topic, but specifically, as you can see, that emergence of sociology, and after that modernity and social changes in Europe, when that happened in Europe, after that, that emergence of sociology, but how, that we will discuss in our first topic when we will start the class. Obviously, as you can see, the B, scope of the subject in comparison with other social sciences. So what is the scope? Every subject has his own scope. Every subject, political science, history, economy, psychology, philosophy, whatever. You know? So in this topic, we will have to discuss what is the scope of subject. You know? So there is so many scope of subject, like I told you before when I started the lecture, that sociology is the simplest subject, and which helps you in many sectors, in also your GS part, and actually really believe me, actually it is very helpful in your day by day life, our daily life, believe me. So this is very simple subject, but when we want to know about the communalism, when we know, or we want to know about the women problems, when we know, or when we want to know about the regionalism, obviously we remember the sociology. पक्की बात है ये एकदम कि हमें sociology याद आता ही है. So scope of the subject and comparison with other social sciences, like other social sciences like economics, okay, political science, philosophy, etc. This question came in last, I think, 2021 or 2022. Okay, relation with the political science, sociology relation with the political science, and every year one question will come from this topic. Okay, again I'm repeating, every year one question, every year bachcho, every year. Okay, so every year the one question will repeat from this topic, whether economics, political science, philosophy, है ना, whatever. So एक के साथ उसका relation every year they will ask you. Okay, clear? So there is C topic, sociology and common sense. Correct? So sociology and common sense. So what is common sense? Common sense is a subjective way to understanding the world. Okay, I'm repeating again. Common sense is a subjective way to understanding the world, okay, which is based on personal biases, culture, and relies on institutions, okay. So it is clear. So common sense. So common sense we know in every culture, in every religion, in every caste and creed. As you know, we have our own common senses. And actually everybody has his own common sense to see the world, to see the society, to see the phenomena, to see the situation, actually the situation, okay. So that is called the common sense, which is very common, okay, in the among the public, between us. So that is called common sense. Like हमारे स्लीपर्स आर स्लीपर्स वोर ऑफ आउट ऑफ द टेम्पल, तो मंदिर के बाहर लाइक हमारे जूते चप्पल उतारना, दैट इज द कॉमन सेंस फॉर अस, क्लियर, ओके। मॉस्क के बाहर, गुरुद्वारा लाइक टेम्पल के बाहर अगर हम अपने जूते चप्पल वेयर ऑफ करते हैं तो दैट इज कॉल्ड कॉमन सेंस। बट इन क्रिश्चियनिटी दैट इज नॉट द कॉमन सेंस। सो सेम थिंग है ना, विच आई डिस्कस्ड कि कॉमन सेंस इज अ सब्जेक्टिव वे टू सी द वर्ल्ड, ओके, टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द वर्ल्ड। सो जो which can differ for you and which can differ for me, that's it. It is very clear. So we will discuss on it, and this is very interesting topic. Secondly, which I didn't told you, so that is ki sociology is a very interesting subject if you will take the interest, okay, है ना। so you should have to take the interest in this subject. I promise to you कि that is very very entertaining, that is very very interesting subject. मतलब you will not feel that you are studying an optional subject. मतलब you will feel that we all are here in this classroom, whether online whether offline, and yes, very interesting part. So this is the, I think, that quality of sociology. You will feel that if you will take the admission, definitely you will feel that very innocent and very very qualitative subject, that sociology, which is differ from any optional subject. Really, I promise to you, and you will feel that, okay. Next, that is sociology as science. Science, a topic is science, scientific method and critic. Very easy topic where we have to compare with the science. We have to compare our subject, our sociology, with the sciences, scientific method, scientific rules, scientific concepts, है ना, okay, theoretical standards, research methodology, positivism, its critic, fact, value, and objectivity. It is very important. Like, as we know, all social sciences are subjective. And all social sciences have their own subjectivity, okay. But as you know, but when science works, okay, so it works on the basis of facts, values, and objectivity, specifically objectivity. If you are science student who are watching my video, so if you are science stream student, so you know very well what I meant. So fact and objectivity, and from this topic also every year UPSC asked one question from this topic. They will ask you, definitely UPSC will ask you. So also that is very important and very interesting, where we have to take the comparison between sociology and science, okay. So this will be, see, I am explaining you in a very short way, just because this is a video, only a formal video to explain you. After that, after this video, I will make more videos at Maluka IAS. You can see that reels type 2-3 minutes videos, and on those videos I will explain you some topics in a very short way to just justify my teaching way, okay. So that is, and let's see then, okay. Next, then facts, value, objectivity, non-positivist, and methodologies. Okay, so in this topic, next topic will be that one sec. So, next topic is research methods and analysis. Third topic is research methods and analysis. So, first topic is qualitative and quantitative methods. Okay. So, is sociology, when we are going to study this topic, so can we study on the qualitative ways method or quantitative method? So in both manner we can study this topic, this subject. So we will discuss. Next topic is techniques of data collection. Can we collect the data in sociology like sciences? Yes, of course we can collect the data. And government collects that data from poverty, from unemployment, women empowerment, working women, and some crime, some rape, some dacoity. So obviously in every field in sociology, in every field of society, we can collect data, and always government talks about on the basis of data. Always you study everyday newspaper, and you study some articles, so always you can see कि वहाँ पर कुछ डेटा के बेसिस पर बात होती है. So always sociology, obviously when we say if sociology is a science, no, yes, of course sociology is not a form of purest science, but yes it is science, it can be a science, but not it can be a purest form of any science like physics, chemistry, botany, biology. Okay, yes, but it is a common science, a general sciences, of course we can say. And in this topic here, always we collect the data. We collect the data on the basis of variables, sampling, hypothesis, reliability, and validity. Obviously, when we collect the data, obviously on the basis of like NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau, so obviously on those data we can see the that reliability and validity always, and government works always on the basis of these data. So yes, of course, sociology is not a purest form of science, yes, but of course, sociology is a science, a general science you can say. So this is very important topic, and the good thing in this subject where we can see the some less topic in sociology if we are taking comparison with other optional subjects. So sociology has a short syllabus. Okay, in paper 1 only we having the 10 topics only, and same in paper 2 we having some 9 to 10 topics, and the second paper of sociology, that is Indian society, from the Indian society. So that is very easy to study, just because we know about the how Indian society works, how it has culture, तो everything we know. So हमें कोई बहुत ज़्यादा time नहीं लगता है, हाँ, but in the paper 1 definitely it is that traditional paper, that fundamentals of sociology. So we can take some time like 1.5 to 2 months approx. But in the second paper we will take some 1 month. So I will finish that syllabus. So whole sociology syllabus approx 3 to 3.5 months. 3 से 3.5 महीने में I will finish that syllabus purely with answer writing practice. Okay, with that notes making in classroom. You don't worry, I will make the notes. I know that is a very good way. Just because it's give you the practice also for the mains. So I will make you notes, everything we will discuss in this classroom, everything, you don't worry at all, and I will provide you some PDF notes also, and obviously I will take the test. Okay, so everything complete a package of sociology we will provide provide you at Maluka IS, Karol Bagh. Okay. So, sociological thinkers. Next topic is sociological thinkers. That is such a nice topic, and I think such a nice topic along with fear in aspirants like no, I will not take the sociology just because in sociology I will have to read some thinkers. Oh my God, baap re baap, kya hoga? I know, but believe me, always believe on your teacher or your faculty or your mentor, always. And I promise to you again, in this topic you will not feel any uncomfortability, any tightness, any difficulty. I promise to you. And I will teach you this topic in a storytelling, right? In a way of storytelling, like we listen some story. Okay, teacher explaining a story like in your school days. Okay, so I will explain you in that way. This is promised to you my side, Smita Pal, I promise to you. So in a very nice way we will discuss that Karl Marx, Emil Durkheim, that Max Weber, Talcott Parsons, Robert K. Merton and G.H. Mead. Okay, I will show you in next slide. So there are 6 thinkers. Okay, so listen to me carefully. There are 6 thinkers only. Okay, right. So there are 6 thinkers only. And this is such a nice thing in sociology. Okay, you will not get it in any optional subject. It is my guarantee, definitely. You can see all optional where you will get so many thinkers. On every step you will get one thinker. On every step you will get one thinker. But in sociology, this is such a nice thing that you will get only 6 thinkers. You have to study, you have to read. Only 6 thinkers. Okay, only 6 thinkers, that Karl Marx, Emil Durkheim, Max Weber, Talcott Parsons, Robert K. Merton and G.H. Mead. Okay, and I will explain you in a storytelling way. Okay, so you know everything that Karl Marx, Emil Durkheim, Max Weber, Talcott Parsons, Robert K. Merton and Mead. So these are their concepts. Okay. Right now, I am not explaining you, obviously. We will discuss in the classroom. Now, I am showing you that what is the syllabus only in a very short and summarized way. Okay, so these are very, very common topics, very simple topics from the society. We can pick the examples. Okay, so in a storytelling way, when I will teach you, you will feel very free. And I told you ना कि जिसकी वजह से कुछ लोगों को लगता है, some aspirants की नहीं, I will not take the sociology because there are some thinkers. So please don't afraid, please rest assured on me, please, and I will explain you in a very, very simplest way everything. Okay, so these are the thinkers. Okay, and it will take too much time, something 20 to 25 days in whole first paper. This topic will take some time. Otherwise, I told you I will finish that first paper in something 2.5 months. Okay. Next, yes. So that is Mead, which I told you. Okay, G.H. Mead. Okay. So next topic is stratification. So next topic is stratification and mobility. Stratification and mobility. Okay, so stratification, mobility, like that is called stratification. Like in our society, you can see stratification on the basis of caste system, like Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. So we get find in our Indian society that stratification and obviously mobility. Stratification is the part of the closed system and mobility is the part of open system. Correct, I am repeating. The stratification is the part of closed system in our Indian society and obviously the mobility is the part of open system where we can move, where we can shift. But in stratification, that concept, or in closed system in our Indian society specifically, we cannot shift. But we cannot shift our caste, obviously. We cannot shift our religion. Okay, it is clear, very clear. We cannot shift our age. Can I shift my age? No, never. Can I shift my gender? No, never. Can I shift my caste? Can I shift, can I transfer my religion? No, never. By birth to till death. Okay, so that will be, and but in mobility in our society, in every society, we can shift, we can move, like upper to lower, lower to middle, middle to upper, and upper to very high. Okay, so that is on the basis of concepts, right? You can see equality, inequality, hierarchy, exclusion, poverty, and deprivation. Very easy topic where we have to teach this part, as you can see, which are very simple topics in this topic 5, stratification and mobility. And after that, after a topic, we have to move that theories of social stratification, that is structural functionalist theory, Marxist theory, and Weberian theory. ठीक है, जो हम पहले ही पढ़ चुके होंगे. Okay, we had been also studied. Okay, before that topic 4. So ये theories we will repeat. Okay, in this topic, those theories, those thinkers' theories will repeat in this topic, but we will discuss again. Okay, and right, see, topic is dimension, social stratification of class, right? Social stratification of class, status groups, gender, ethnicity, and race, which I told you, which I explained you. Okay, so very simple topic, very simple topic. Okay, so in that topic 5. Okay, next, that D topic is social mobility. That social mobility, open and closed system, correct? Which I explained you that. Okay. So social mobility, right? I was explaining you that social mobility. Can we shift? Can we not? But if Indian society has, as you know, both type of that stratification and mobility, we get find. Okay, so there is open and closed system, types of mobility, sources and causes of mobility. Okay, why we are shifting? Okay, why we are adopting the system of mobility as compared to stratification? Just because stratification is a closed system, that is a rigid system where the people cannot shift. They cannot shift their gender, they cannot shift their religion, they cannot shift their caste, and etc. But in social mobility, obviously we can shift. Okay, on the basis of classes, on the basis of status. Okay, on the basis of that money, finance. So that is a very good system. Okay, and that is social mobility. Next topic is works and economic life. So as we know ki every time we had some specific economic life, like prehistoric age to till now. So we had some specific type of works, and we had some specific type of economic life. So that is here we will have to discuss that social organization or work in different types of society, like which I explained you, that slave society, feudal society, industrial or capitalist society. So what was the system in those society? B topic is formal and informal organization of work, and we have to discuss specifically in the on the basis of women. Why? Just because most of the women are working in the informal organization of work, that is called the gig economy. Okay, right now we are calling the gig economy. Basically, that is part of economy, but we will discuss in this topic that what is the gig economy, how gig economy is affecting to the women. This question came in the social, I think Indian society part, obviously. So this question came, I think, in 20 or 21. okay, in Indian society's paper. So that is ki how gig economy affecting the women. So that was the question, okay. So we will discuss in this topic that why women are working, mainly most of the women who are working in this country, in this society, why they are working, why they are choosing the informal organization of work, and what are the challenges, what are the difficulties in formal organization. Also we will have to discuss that some challenges basically we are facing, some timing challenges, some wages challenges, some that is called that work life, work criteria. Actually, we women are facing. So that's why I think definitely I am chosen also that informal organization of work. Definitely, just because I am a freelancer over here, and some that proposals came to me that you come and join our academy for the full time, but there was a timing some 9 to 7 to 8 p.m. and this is very long time for me, just because I have two daughters, I have some household works. So that's why I denied that proposal. So why? Just because I am living in some type of patriarchy, where I have to do some household work, I have to do some other work, and I have so many responsibilities on my head. And because of that, I am not feeling to work that कि मैं जाऊं और 9 बजे से लेकर एंड इवनिंग मतलब मैं 8-9 बजे घर पर आऊं. सो मैं वो कहते ना feel free. So I cannot, I'm not feeling that feel free condition, just because in Indian society our system is patriarchal system, and there is so many work, a lot of work for women which we have to do in our houses. So that's why women are choosing that informal organization of work. So very important topic, very important, which connects itself to economy, that Indian society, social justice topic also. So yes, of course we will discuss. And next topic is C, labor and society. So labor and society. Again, in this topic, we will have to discuss on the condition of women. Again, okay. So ये topic again अपने आप को जोड़ेगा women के साथ, correct? So next, that politics and society. Next topic is politics and society. Yes, so politics and society, seventh topic. A, B, C, D. So there are some 4 subtopics in this topic. So sociological theories of power. What is power? There are 2 types of power, negative power and positive power. What we choose, negative or positive? Okay, it depends on us. It depends on me. What I choose. Negative, there are some people in our society, they have some negative power, okay, some criminal types, some negative elite persons, like we can say gundas, so, and obviously some people have that obviously they own the positive power in the society, like president, prime minister, politicians, in patriarchy are parents, father, mother. Okay, so we will have to discuss on this topic. B, power, elite, bureaucracy, pressure groups and political parties. In this topic, as you can see, as you are understanding in a very well manner way, that this topic, 7th topic, connects itself with the polity, okay, with the governance. Actually this is the part of polity, and somewhere in the governance it connects itself. So you can see, so these are actually political topics, what we have to study in governance and polity, but we will discuss, okay, we will discuss, we will note down everything, okay. So that is, next topic is again you can see nation, state, citizenship, democracy, civil society and Ideology, same, complete. It connects itself with the polity and governance. Okay, so yes, we will study. And next, again, protest, agitation, social movements, collective action, and revolution. The type of you can say आंदोलन्स, है ना, जो भी मूवमेंट्स हमारे यहाँ पर होते हैं. ओके, सो विच आर हैपनिंग इन आवर सोसाइटी. सो दैट इज, है ना, लाइक फार्मर्स मूवमेंट. ओके, like farmers movement, Shine Bag movement, which happened for the CAA and NRC, opposed to CAA and NRC, farmers movement, very famous. Okay, so these are. Okay, next topic is religion and society, very important topic and a very easy topic, very simple topic, very interesting topic, where we know how religion came, how religion affects the society. Okay, what are the religious biases? So definitely the A topic is sociological theories of religion. Okay, so there are so many theories of the religion in society and sociology, that is animism, character, so many sociology. So that is naturalism. So these are the types of religious practices, that same animism, monoism, pluralism, sects and cults. Okay, same, both topic are same. And whether we can study B topic in A topic, or there is there is a not to worry, or we can study the A topic in B topic. So both are same, both connects basically. Okay, C is religion in modern society, religion and science. Specifically ये देखिएगा, इस पर माइंड कीजिए प्लीज. Keep your attention on this topic. Secularization, specifically religious revivalism. So this is okay. So we will study. Okay. Next topic is system of kinship. Okay. Next topic is systems of kinship. In a very summarized way, I am explaining you. Not we are studying properly and I am not taking your class. I told you I am making video just to aid you, help you to choose an optional, and it is better choice if you will choose the sociology option. Okay, correct. So yes, system of kinship. 9 topic is system of kinship. Kinship, you can say that natedari. You know very well natedari, rishtedari. Okay, so we know very simple word, that is rishtedari, and हम सब रिश्तेदारी से परेशान. करेक्ट ना, है ना, खास तौर से हमारे रिजल्ट्स को लेकर, करियर को लेकर, है ना. हम परेशान नहीं होते, हमारे रिश्तेदार ज़्यादा परेशान होते हैं. एंड अब तो आपको पता है कि बहुत सारे सॉन्ग भी बन चुके हैं. सो आप सब जानते हैं, टच है सोशल मीडिया से. सो एनीवेज, so systems of kinship. So family, first topic is very important, family, household and marriage, where we have to study that's how many types of family in Indian society, how many types of marriages in our society, like Brahma Vivah, Deva Vivah, Arsha Vivah. Okay, so Prajapatya Vivah, Gandharva Vivah, like these are the some 8 types of marriages in Indian society which exist in society. But now actually exist 2 type of marriages, that love marriage and arranged marriage, and also live in relationship between of 2 marriages. Okay, not arranged marriage, not love marriage. Okay, so today I think youth, youngsters are very interesting, and they are taking interest in live-in relationship. First of all, we have to live in live-in relationship. Then after that, we will decide. Okay, है ना. So हम पूरी जिंदगी साथ में जी सकते हैं कि नहीं, तो वो साथ में जिंदगी जीने के लिए, but first of all, we have to live in relationship. Live in relationship, ठीक है, बनेगी तो ठीक है, नहीं तो नहीं. That is okay. ठीक है. अभी now questions आ रहे हैं UPSC every year. UPSC that commission asking that question. So obviously कि ये current scenario से कहीं ना कहीं that touches. Okay, so next same topic which I explained you, types and forms of family. Okay, so we will study lineage and descent. Lineage and descent, आज जैसे हम कहते हैं ना वंश, हमारा वंश और वंशानुक्रम. हम बोलते हैं हमारा वंश क्या है, lineage and descent, और हमारा वंशानुक्रम क्या, हमारी मतलब पीढ़ियाँ, what are the generations or family, that is called that lineage and descent. Next topic is very important, that is patriarchy. Okay, and next, sexual division of labor. Very important part, very important part, and a very interesting and very important part of this paper. As you know, when we discuss the sociology, when we will study the sociology, so obviously in Indian society, this is the actually challenging for us, and somewhere some difficulty for us. Why women not getting that empowerment? Why? What is the reason behind it? Why they have been treating an object? So what is the reason behind it? Why we are living in 21st century in very rigid patriarchy? What is the reason? You know, we will have to get fined. That what is the reason? And we are not efforting that we have to collapse that system. No. Just because if we are collapsing that system means patriarchy, and if we are going to adopt the matriarchy, so same difficulties, same challenges will arise from that system. So no. We have to discuss in UPSC, see how we can remove the demerits of patriarchy. Okay, how can we remove the rigidity of patriarchy? Actually, we have to adopt the diarchy. है ना, जहाँ देखिए दोनों पेरेंट्स है, मदर भी एंड फादर, एंड उन दोनों को दे शुड टेक द डिसीजन. बड़ी सिंपल सी बात है, एंड इसमें वी डोंट नीड एनी complexity. So that is a topic and very interesting topic. And last, contemporary trends. So what are the contemporary trends in these topics we will discuss? Live-in relationship, some homosexuality, some single family system, some divorces, why people are taking so many divorce. Okay, so that is the contemporary issues or trends we will discuss. And the last topic, last but not the least, that social change in modern society. So social changes are coming in this society, our society also, and obviously in modern society we can see some social changes, some political, some economical changes, but specifically we have to discuss that social changes. So sociological theories of social changes क्या क्या है? What are they? Development and dependency क्या है? Agents of social change क्या है? Like education is a very important agent of social change. Okay, same next topic is education and social change, and obviously science, technology and social change. The new technologies are coming in our society, and obviously we can see the social changes in our society, like after social media, after LPG, liberalization, privatization and globalization, as you can see. So we can see after COVID, we can see the drastic digitalization and its effects on our society. So obviously, so it is the cause of social change. Somewhere it is the cause of social change. I think जो आप भी you will also you would also feel that. So that is the, so this is the paper one. Okay, so paper one I explained you in a very short way. So this is the paper one, and after that we will discuss that sociology second paper. I think this is little bit some I'm making some long video, maybe you will like or not, I don't know, but actually ये मेरी मजबूरी है ना. Okay, just because I have to explain you the syllabus first of all, and I told you before that then I will make some reels, I will make some very short videos, some for 2 to 3 minutes, max 4, although I will effort that I will make reels some 1 to 2 minutes, which will help you, to choose the syllabus, to choose the optional. So this is a long video, very sorry, but what can I do, just because I have to explain the syllabus very properly. So definitely जो भी है, okay, so let's see. Okay, so now as you can see, syllabus of sociology paper 2. So the criteria of paper 2, the UPSC divided this paper in some parts. Like in first paper, we have seen ki there are some 10 topics properly, but in second paper UPSC divided in parts, in some parts like A, B and C. But I think the topic is some 10 to 12 topics are in also second paper. So Indian society, see, which I told you, Indian society so second paper, I told you that is the name is basically the name is Indian society. One sec. And obviously, I told you before when I started my lecture that it helps you, first of all, it helps you in GS1, it helps you in GS. Second, it helps you in essay paper also. It helps you in interview also, and after that, beside that, etc. So it is very helpful for you in GS1, 2, essay paper and interview also. So this is the quality of this paper, Indian society. I explained you have to study the Indian phenomenon, the Indian culture, the Indian conditions, the Indian that circumstances. We have to discuss only on this. So first topic is introducing Indian society. Okay. So introducing Indian society, when we will introduce Indian society, so first of all we will have to discuss, we have to study some thinkers in perspectives on the study of Indian society, that G.S. Ghurye, M.N. Srinivas and A.R. Desai, okay, which can you can study in the NCERT. There is 2 NCERT books, so basically the 4 NCERT books in 11th and 12th, which we have, which you will have to study properly. This is a must. It is a must thing that you will have to read the NCERT books in 11th class. There are 2 books in 12th class. There are 2 books. But in 12th class, there is a 1 book of NCERT. The name is Indian Society. You will have to read properly that book. Okay, you must read that book, that Indian Society, and you will get fined, and it is very helpful to you for GS1 and GS2. Okay, so you will get fined the Ghurye, M.N. Srinivasan and A.R. Desai in those NCERT books in 11th and 12th. Okay, I will help you to read those books when we will start the proper class. Okay, when we will start the new batch, so definitely. Second topic is impact of colonial rule on Indian society. As you know, yes, the impact of colonial rule on our society, yes, we feel that हर तरीके से, not negative only, positive also. And obviously we can every time when we discuss about the colonial rule, so I think we discuss about only the negativity of the colonial rule, but no, there is some positive effects है ना, so हम उसके बारे में बात करेंगे, like social background of Indian nationalism, modernization of Indian tradition. Yes, of course, they give the modernization, they give the modernity to our Indian culture, and that is a very good quality. Okay, C topic, that protest and movement during the colonial period. So like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Mahadev Govind Ranade, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Swami Dayanand, Saraswati Vivekananda, etc. They started some protest, some social protest and social movements during the colonial period. So obviously that we will have to discuss. and social reforms, and obviously they took some social reforms, है ना? So we will have to study. So B topic is, I told you, there are some sections in this paper 2. So social structure. Social structure, okay. So social structure in our society, that is rural and agrarian social structure, caste system, tribal and social classes in India, okay. So rural and agrarian social structure, the idea of Indian village and village studies, okay. Gandhi ji always says that if we know about India, so first of all we know about the Indian villages, definitely. Bharat gaon mein basta hai, that's true, okay, that's true. Like our some 55 to 60% population still live in villages, okay. So obviously, तो हमारा जो culture है, our tradition that live in villages, है ना? Like जब हम when we live in urbanization process, when we see the urbanization process, so we see that जो culture है that is collapsing somewhere, है ना? So लेकिन अभी भी हम बात करते हैं when we talk about the villages, when we talk about the village cultures, so actually happiness आती है और हमें पता चलता है कि obviously village में culture है. So obviously we should know that, okay, in this topic. B topic is agrarian social structure, evolution on and tenure system and land reform. So this part is connected to itself from the with the society. Okay, sorry, history, very sorry. So itself connected with the history topic. So this is the quality of sociology. We are actually studying sociology, but somewhere we are getting some knowledge from the history, some society, some economics, some polity, some essay writing, some philosophy, okay, some structure system. So this is the quality of basic quality of sociology paper. Second one is that is caste system. So as you know, in our country always we talk about the caste system and the rigidity of caste system in our society, which exists in 21st century. So that actually threat for us, that creates the challenges for us, and somewhere we face the challenge and difficulty of some regionalism, some casteism, some biasness in our society, some clashes, some struggles in our society. So obviously we have to discuss that perspective on the study of caste system, just that again Gourier, Srinivas, Louis Dumont and Andre Bethele, okay. And second, features of caste system. Yes, of course. What are the features of caste system? Every caste has its own features, own some symptoms. Okay, so that we will have to discuss. And untouchability, that is the also feature of caste system. Forms and perspective. In Article 17, the Constitution prohibited the untouchability. Okay, in Article 17, but after that will be it still exist to karti hai somewhere. Next is tribal communities in India. Second, अगर हमें we know to about India, so we should know about the tribal communities. Okay, so we have to know about the Adivasis, Junglis, that is called STs, scheduled tribes. So obviously, so definitional problems, geographical spread, colonial policies and tribe, and issues of integration and autonomy. Okay, so we will have to discuss. Next. Fourth, in B section, social classes in India. Okay. Social classes in India. So how many types of social classes in India? So there are 3 types of agrarian class structure, industrial class structure and middle classes in India. Importantly, middle classes. Okay, 60-70% population of this country, okay, which we can say कि they are exist in middle classes, and आपको पता है कि there are so many challenges of in front of middle classes, क्योंकि हमारे सामने सबसे बड़ी समस्या है ना, हमें अच्छा भी खाना है, अच्छा भी पहनना है, कमाई भी ठीक ठाक है, तो सारे शौक भी पूरे करने, तो ये कहीं ना कहीं challenges है. We will discuss then systems of kinship in India. So again we will study, obviously we have studied in first paper, and again we will study that lineage and descent in India, types of kinship systems, family and marriage in India, household dimensions of the family, patriarchy, entitlements, and sexual division of labor. Very, very important topic and very, very interesting topic of this paper. Okay, so we will study, we will discuss on this. Okay, so next, that is religion and society. So there is a deep connectivity, there is the deep connectivity between religion and society. Okay, there is a deep connectivity. In Indian culture, we feel that connectivity. We feel our connectivity with the religion, and we cannot apart from the religion. Okay, that's true. तो that's true कि हम धर्म से अलग नहीं हो सकते. We can die, but we cannot apart from our caste and religion, our creed. So, you can say this is positivity or this is negativity, but obviously this is the quality of Indian society that I can say definitely. Okay, so religious communities in India, and second, problems of religious minorities. Okay, so problems of religious minorities. Who are the minorities? Which are the minorities? Caste in India, caste or religion in India, that Muslims, Christianity. Okay, so what are the problems specifically in Muslim communities? We can see there are so many problems in this community with the women, besides this poverty, unemployment, we can see. So yes, we will have to discuss that problems of religious minorities. Next topic will be social changes in India. Okay, so what are the causes of social changes in India? So definitely that what we done, so visions of social changes in India, like idea of development planning and mixed economy. Obviously, we will now in 1948 industrial policy, Nehru ji announced that India will be the mixed economy, and we will adopt the planning system in our country on the basis of USSR, that 5-year planning, FYP. Okay, and now we are actually Modi ji started that Niti Commission, collapsed the planning commission, and NDA government started that Niti Commission, National Institution for Transforming India. So definitely, so now yes, we have planning, but now we don't have any 5-year planning. Okay, so we are planning on the basis of 15-year planning. That is the basic agenda of Niti Commission, that they want to work on the cooperative federalism system, which we never seen in before that in planning commission. So that is the changes, so we will study. And second, constitution, law and social change. Obviously constitution took the changes in every sector and every criteria. Third one is, I told you before, education and social change. So I think education is the biggest weapon, I think, and very that is called that effective weapon to the social change, which I feel that personally I feel education can change the world. Education can change everything, bachcho, everything. So obviously that is the powerful mode for the social change. So obviously, so then rural and agrarian transformation in India. Rural and agrarian transformation in India. So programs of rural development, community development program, which we can see is CDPs, okay, that cooperative poverty alleviation schemes. Second, green revolution and social change, changing modes of production in Indian agriculture, problems of rural labor, bondage and migration. Very important topic and very interesting. Okay, so economy से भी connect है, some history से connect है, some social justice से है ना, we can see the connectivity of this topic. So very interesting topic. Next, industrialization and urbanization in India. Yes, that is the problem in our country. Urbanization, that process which is rapidly coming, that हम बोल रहे हैं ना कि गांव खाली हो रहे हैं, okay, villages are vacating and peoples are coming every day to Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, some metropolitan cities, है ना, because they feel that in these metropolitan cities a lot of work to do that, so that's why they are coming every day. Also, that is the problem, so we will discuss. So first there are some topics in this topic. So evolution of modern industry in India, growth of urban settlements in India, working class structure growth, class mobilization, informal sector, child labor, slums and deprivation in urban areas. So very important topic and very helpful in your GS1, that Indian society topic also. Okay, so one time we will discuss and that will helpful in your first topic in Indian society part. Okay, so again, politics and society. So politics and society. Now it is very clear, which I told you, that sociology is connected with every subject. Lagbhag, lump sum if we talk. So it is connected with every subject, like now it is connected with politics. So politics and society. So nation, democracy and citizenship, political parties, special groups, social and political elite, regionalism and decentralization of power and secularization. Okay, so very important and we will discuss. Then fifth topic is social movements in modern India, peasants and farmers movement, women's movement, backward classes and Dalit movements, environmental movements and ethnicity and identity movements. So they are important for you, very important, peasant, women and environmental. Like Chipko Andolan, Narmada Bachao Andolan, peasant and farmers, like you can see farmer movement, and women's movement, like you know, hashtag that Me Too movement. So you heard about that hashtag Me Too movement. So we will discuss. And next, population dynamics. Okay, so population is the, I think, basic and main problem of our Indian society, for our country. That is threat for us. Basically, that is threat. Every day, I read newspaper every day, and after some 2-3 days, I read that article on the population, that what will happen when India, after some time, after 10 years, after 15 years, and as you know, recently Bangalore is facing that drastic water crisis in that city, and Calcutta also, in Delhi, we are reading daily that some water crisis, some electricity crisis. So what will happen with India after some years? Okay, so that is the problem, just because of population. Obviously, so many problems are arising in society just because of population. So first of all, we have to control the population. Okay, just because that is a drastic or big threat for the society and the country, definitely for resources. So in this topic, population size, growth, composition and distribution, components of population growth, birth, death, migration, population policy and family planning, importantly, and emerging issues, aging, sex ratios, child and infant mortality, reproductive health. We will discuss on this, okay? And the last topic is challenges of social threat, social transformation. Challenges of social transformation. So yes, obviously we need the social transformation, okay, and we want the social transformation, but what are the challenges to reform, to transform the society? So crisis of development, displacement, environmental problems and sustainability, obviously. Second, poverty, deprivation and inequality. Third, violence against women. Again and again the women topic is coming, just because that is very important topic in sociology. Caste conflicts, which I explained you, ethnic conflicts, communalism, religious revivalism and illiteracy and disparities in education. Okay, so I discussed with you whole syllabus in a very short manner. Okay, very short manner. I wanted कि मैं आपके साथ discuss करूँ, but in a short manner. Just एक brief आपको एक like syllabus का जो पूरा एक model है वो आपको बताने के लिए that how we have to teach, how we have to discuss, in which manner we will discuss those topics. So that's I wanted, and I took this class, okay, that you call the syllabus discussion. You can call the syllabus discussion class, and in a very well manner. So that is basically I wanted. अब आप देखिए, again I am going to repeat that we are going to start our new batch from 10th June 2024 at Maluka IS, Karol Bagh in Delhi. So who want to join that batch, please go and register yourself at Maluka IS, okay, ताकि हम जल्दी से जल्दी अपनी क्लास को start कर सके, okay. So thank you so much, thank you so much.